join in. Play hopscotch while we wait.
Click it. As usual.
I need to see one body pop up. Michel's got a popper.
Hola, hola.
All right, so let's start. Welcome. It's Thursday. The rubberize your body day to get yourself more souple. So today you'll need a foam roller, a ball, and a strap. I'm Steve from Infinite Training.
Sorry, I'm Michel from Infinite Training.
So we got loads of goodies for you today. I always find this day is great because you get to learn about yourself, learn about your body, and see where you're stiff, and it prepares you for the rest of your week. So we're going to start off with a flow of exercises. That means a continuation of a bunch of exercises that I put together. Then we'll move into stretches, foam roller, ball, and strap. So I'll just give the flow, and we're going to do it 10 times. So you're just going to, first one is come up, exhale, come down. You're going to go into a plank.
Yeah, I'm going to watch you first.
Okay. Then you go into a downward dog. Don't worry, there won't be a quiz. You're going to lift up one leg straight. Open your body, bend that leg. You're going to come into a pigeon posture. We're going to stay in our pigeon. We're going to come out of that, out to the side, work in the hip again, come down. We're going to switch up to skater stretch. And then we're going to come out of that, walk or hop back. All right, we're going to do that 10 times.
On each side?
Total.
Total, okay.
All right, so 5 per side.
5 per side.
All right, so we're going to stay in each posture a little bit just so you get the benefit of the stretch. All right, so just breathing in. I also want you to exhale. Make note of what your body, I'm going to bring my paper so I don't forget. Exhale. I forgot one thing. Just push up now. So hands on your shins. Just push your body up and straightening out your knees, straightening out your back. So you're rounded. Hands on. They can be here, but I can't. So you just push your chest up. Knees are working on straight to get a little bit more hamstring stretch.
Oh yeah.
Hang out for a little bit, you come back down. You can hop or walk back into a plank. Okay. Bring your hips backwards and you're coming into a downward dog. You can bend one knee and then straighten out the other leg and get a good stretch in the back of that leg. So you're sort of back pedaling.
Walk your dog.
You're walking. Get a good stretch. I focused today a little bit. We've been doing a lot of leg stuff, so I want to get our legs working. Good. Bring up one leg. Choose one leg. I'm going to start with the right. Reach it up. Make sure that the bottom leg, knee is straight. Open up your hip and then bend your knee. Stay in that position. Work on that leg that's on the floor, straightening out that knee.
All right.
Roll forward. Come forward. Bring your knee to your same side. So we're right knee to right wrist. And we're going to work on stretching out in the hip. In yoga, we call it the pigeon pose. In English terms, we call it the pigeon pose.
In Australian, we call it the kookaburra pose.
So you can stay in that. It's already 2:07. Where did the time go? Come out of that. So you're going to bring the leg out to the side. So outside of your hand, sorry, your foot is outside of your hand, they're in line. Your back leg is stretched. So if you see it from a side view, your back knee is back, your front knee is front. Doesn't make any sense. And if you want, if you're good in that position, just bend your elbows a little bit more and go deeper into the posture. You know, if you're good in there, you can put one elbow lower than the other. Breathe through that. Keep holding that. All right, so now you can back up your back knee a little bit. Take one hand and put it on the outside of your leg, and you're stretching out that hamstring. If I hear any screams, they're probably my own.
Yeah. Bring your toes up.
Okay, we hold in through that.
And breathe.
Breathing through that. We've done a lot of leg stuff. So we need to recover the legs.
You can cry inside.
Good work, good work. Coming out of that. Okay, you can walk yourself back forward. Standing up. You can have your socks on or off. Breathing. Exhaling. You can walk or hop backwards into a plank. Let's go into our downward dog. Walk your knees. You should already feel a little bit looser than the first time. Bending. Okay, so now bring both knees straight. Lift up the other leg. So if you did the right, now do the left. Open up that hip. Bend the top leg. And come out of that into a pigeon posture. Building up some heat in the body. So in this posture, you can walk your knee backwards. So your long leg knee goes backwards.
Set up my much like that. But at least
Sure.
in a second.
So this is one of the postures where you can stick your chest out.
Or you can go lower.
Bringing that knee back. Good, coming out of that. Bring your left leg, if you chose your left, in front. I'm already starting to get warm, so my sweater will come off soon. Good, so you can bend your elbows if you can go lower. You might notice that one side is easier than the other. So you want to give the other side, the stiffer side, more attention. Good, come out of that. Bring your foot, your hand outside of your, and just walk yourself backwards. You can bring your knee back a little bit, the bent one. So we notice that it's a little bit stiffer on this side for Michel.
Oh yeah. That was some tears in my eyes.
So breathing, tears of joy.
Tears of joy. Oh yeah. I'm so happy.
Good, come out of that. So breathing in and exhale. Michel's going to go side view. I'm just going to see if someone made a comment, so I just want to know they might have a question.
Effectivement, si vous avez des questions. Si vous avez des questions, c'est le temps. Est-ce qu'il y en a qui ont des questions en ce moment ou tout va bien?
It's not a question. All right, so breathing in, exhale, coming down. I forgot a step last time. Hands on shin, push your chest up. One shin or two shins, not by the hair of my shinny shin shin.
Or the shin.
La shin.
La shin.
Coming down again. Walk or hop back into your plank. If you have socks on and your feet smell, just kidding. If your feet are slipping, go back, take your socks off. All right, go back to a downward dog. We're in our third one. Maybe we're not going to do 15. No, we're going to do 10. Okay?
We're going to stay all
We're
day.
here. Even though it feels good, bring up that leg, the right leg, with the one that you started with. Woof. Work on the straightening out the leg that's on the ground. Now open up your hip and then bending your knee. Work on straightening out that leg. Come forward, bring your knee at your wrist. So same side knee and wrist. We're fully certified laughing yogis.
Oh yeah.
If you can't have fun,
It's your problem.
if you take yourself too seriously, we need to tone it down a bit. Good. Coming out of that, bring your right knee, if that's the one, right leg in front. Things are starting to warm up. They feel better in me. We're gearing ourselves up for tomorrow's workout, and
Oh yeah.
I've said this to a few people, maybe I've already said it here, but the guy that won the CrossFit Games 4 times in a row, Matt Frazier, spends his one day, I mean he trains every day all day, but he spends one of his days 8 hours using the foam roller. It's coming now, walk your knee backwards. He uses the foam roller and the ball and stretching and all recovery things to beat his body up again. So we're doing 1 recovery day per week, and it's about an hour. You can take some of these stretches, these foam roll techniques, whatever it may be, and bring it into your own after training program. Good, that feels so good. It's releasing. All right, bring it out. Walk or hop back. Breathing in. Exhale, come down. I can touch more of the floor now. What about you, Michel?
Yeah. A bit more. A little bit closer.
Closer to the floor. Hands on la shin.
On the
La chin.
chin.
La chest bras. Chin. Doesn't have to be spiritual here. Just be yoga and laughing.
My God.
Keep working on straightening out your knees, putting your chest up. Good. Keep that slight pressure so you're getting a little bit of a stretch at a time. Come down again, go back to your plank. From plank, we go to downward dog. Or if you're into the alphabet, this is an A. Lift up the leg.
I must be tired, my
Good. Open up your hip. Bend the knee. Good. Come forward. Bring that knee.
Bring Diddy.
Bring the knee over for supper.
Thank God it's Thursday.
My knee has a little bit of the tendon rolling over because it's getting tight. All right.
Bring Denny and Gaeta.
Yes. See, this is why you. It's all that training.
pay attention to what things hurt in your body. Mine doesn't like that right now. So you just respect what your body has to say. My tendon wants to roll over. It doesn't.
It's not comfortable, eh?
No. You just because the teacher says something doesn't mean you have to do it. If your body says no, then don't do it. Relax. Good, come out of that. Bring your leg out to the side. Hands in front. You can bring your knee back. Going down. It's an exploration of your body. Training is an exploration of your body to see where its limits are. Where you're stretching is the same thing, to see where its limits are. And you don't have to push the limits. They will get pushed. You just have to respect them. So bring that foot in. Back your knee up and then straightening out. Work on straightening. As you can see, my knee is tight. If you want to get more of a stretch, push your chest up.
Yeah, right.
Good. Come out of that. All right, let's do one more round. I said 10. This is 3.
4. We did 2 on each side.
Yeah, so it's 6.
Yeah.
So 6. All right, we'll do
6.
It feels so good.
Absolutely.
All right, here we go. Last one.
On each side, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Last one on each side. Coming down. Work with your breath. Put les mains en les chines. Keep pushing your knees straight. Those tight ropes behind your legs are called hamstrings. Keep pushing your chest up. They're knee controllers. They control the knee. So they need suppleness, they need strength, they need pliability. Come out of that. Go back to the plank. You don't have to plank us now.
Thank us now. Thank you very much. Go back to your downward A or downward dog. Lifting up your right leg. Opening up and bending that knee.
J'espère qu'à la maison, vous le faites aussi, que vous ne regardez pas juste souffrir.
Coming forward, bring that right knee, if you're doing the right leg, to the right wrist. You can take your hand with your foot.
That's your roll.
It's rolling away. So 2 ways of getting more out of this is to walk your long leg backwards, or to bring the the shin more in front. And you can replace it. They don't do leg replacements yet.
No?
No.
Okay.
That would be amputation. Come out of that. Bring your leg in front. Hands are in line with your arch of your foot. You can come down lower. Pay attention to what you did on your first round. So really feel what's going on in your body. Good. Walk your knee backwards. And then,
My favorite one.
yeah, the hamstring
Ah.
stretch.
I love it.
If you want to make it more soothing, you can put some yoga music on in the background. I can start talking like this.
No.
And we can Good, come out of that. Good, walk yourself back. We're going to do our last one.
All right.
As my knee wants to give out.
Here we go.
Yep. All right. And exhale, come down. Good. Put your hands on your shins. Straightening out your knees. Chest is up.
Je sais pas si vous commencez à vous sentir un petit peu plus détendu, plus souple, plus flexible, plus mobile.
Maybe it's because you're listening to Cité Rock Détente.
Aussi.
It's very détente. Come down again. Backwards into a plank. A lot of plankton in the sea. Whales eat them.
Come back into a downward dog.
Walk your dog.
And bend your knees. When you're bending your knees and you're straightening out, look at what happens at the ankle. Does one collapse in different than the other? Good. Keep your downward dog. Lift up your other leg this time. Keep working on straightening out your arms. Good. Come into your pigeon pose.
So if you look, I can do my pigeon again. My knee relaxed. The knee relaxé.
Denis.
I'm still breathing. Focusing on my breath. All right, come out of that. Bring your foot out to the side. Your hands are in line with your arch of your foot, and you can start to lower your elbows if you want. If you can put one elbow on the floor. If you can get to the second elbow on the floor. So notice this is our third round and where you are compared to your first round. Out of that. Walk your foot in, walk your back knee backwards, and working on straightening out your legs so your hips go back. Yours is straight, look at mine.
Yeah.
Mine looks like an A.
Okay. I thought that was bad.
So you're not bad
So
or good.
good.
You are where you are. You are where you are.
I agree.
Okay, come out of that. All right, good work. Shake your body out. We're going to go to the wall. And we're going to go to the wall.
Okay.
Yeah. So at the wall, no one can see me in the iPad.
That's the thing.
Can you just turn it a little?
Yep, absolutely.
There you go. All right. So you're going to hold up the wall. Your foot is going to be on the top. So it's going to be on the top of your foot. So you're going to take your foot, plant it like this. You're going to keep your feet, the top of your toes curled, and then you're just going to straighten out
your knee to stretch out all the front of your leg.
Cool.
All right.
This.
So you can go there.
Yeah, sure. But nobody's gonna see you there.
No, you can see.
All right. So you don't need a wall. You just need good to straighten out. You want to make it stretch more. Bring it in more. Your foot, Michel.
This one?
Yeah. Press it down a bit more, and then.
That's what I do.
All right. Michel's training for grand ballet. Pointing his toes.
Yeah, right. Now we never know. About it.
Good, come out of that. Switch legs. We're doing all the toes, so bring your toes in, round them, and then stretch out the knee. Keeps on appearing here, the knee.
Absolutely. What a great guy. Where's Gaetan?
He's unloading Denis' truck. Good, come back to the other foot again. So curl your toes. Put your shin, your whatever this is called, the front of your ankle, straighten it. You can roll and then straightening out your knee. Well, keep that curl in your toes.
Je sais pas si vous sentez une différence pour vous à la maison quand vous le faites, mais c'est important de vérifier qu'un côté est peut-être plus tendu ou détendu que l'autre.
Come out of that. Other side.
Puis comme Steve a déjà dit dans d'autres vidéos, il y a un ratio de 3 pour 1. Fait que si vous sentez qu'il y a un côté qui est plus tendu, faites-le 3 fois plus souvent pour essayer de rééquilibrer le plus possible.
Which side feels tighter for you?
Left. You.
Left.
Left, right, left, another Thursday.
All right. So now you have your wall still.
C'est là pour partir.
All right. Just move this so you can see. So you're holding up the wall. Your back leg, you take one leg, slide it back, push your heel on the ground, and then you're just going to lean forward. That's it. It's not hard. There won't be any fireworks for this one. All right, so you're going to lean forward, but there's going to be two things to do. Press more on the outside. Keep that lean and work on pressing on the outside of that foot. Keep making yourself tall. Tuck your tail. Keep pressing on the outside of the foot. Now, press on the inside of the foot while your knee remains straight. So flatten your arch of your back leg. Now press on the outside again. Good. Press on the inside.
Je sais pas si vous le sentez à la maison, quand vous le faites, que le genou, quand vous pressez à gauche ou à droite, à l'extérieur, à l'intérieur du pied, au niveau des mollets, le gastrocnémien est comme deux ventes musculaires, fait que vous allez en étirer un puis étirer l'autre après.
So switching legs. So you push, make sure, maintain the heel on the ground. Make yourself tall. Start to lean towards the wall, maintaining your knee straight. Now pressing, only go to the point where your heel stays on the ground. Now press on that outside.
It's funny, my calf on my left side, it's more flexible than the other.
But not your hamstring. Good, and switching, press on the inside. Collapse that arch. Maintain the knee straight. press on that outside. Good, and press on the inside. Keep the knee straight. Good, come out of that. We did a lot of running yesterday.
Oh yeah.
All right, back to the wall. Now you're gonna not be as far. Your knee is still back now. You're gonna keep it bent. So you can go further back and bend it. We're working on stretching the soleus muscle. Oh, soleus mio.
Pour ceux qui ne savent pas c'est quoi le solaire, c'est le muscle qui est en dessous des gastrocnémiens. On peut le voir de côté, on peut pas le voir superficiel.
Switching up.
Fait que pour étirer le solaire compatiment, pour étirer le gastrocnémien, c'est juste dans la position de la jambe, la position du genou qui fait une différence. Pourtant, c'est deux muscles au niveau des mollets.
Good, and relax. Come out of that. All right, we have a dog here. Woof, woof. We're just going to have a little seat and we're going to do it on our...
We're finished with the wall. I'm going to remove the...
Yeah, we're finished with the wall.
Sorry.
It's okay?
Cool, yeah. It's all good. Est-ce qu'il y a des questions à la maison? Est-ce que tu vas bien? S'il y a certaines régions parties du corps plutôt, je pourrais dire que vous voulez travailler un peu plus, étirer, faites-nous-le savoir.
Send us and we'll work on it next time.
All right.
All right, so we're going to have a seat on your toes. And we're just going to sit here for a little bit. So if you can't sit, what you can do is you can take a pillow and put it there because of your knees. But the work is being done at the toes. You're stretching out your toe extensors. Toe flexors, sorry. You're extending your toes. So we're just going to have a seat on them. If it's too much on your knees, just put the pillow or don't go as low. So you're just extending those toes. You feel the stretch in the bottom of your feet. If you have plantar fasciitis, this may be good or it actually may make it worse. So just pay attention to that. So we're going to come out of this. You have a seat. One knee is bent. If you can't do this, no problem. So your leg is back. And you're just going to, your foot is on the outside and you're just going to lift up your knee if you can. Ooh. You're stretching out the front of the leg again.
Interesting.
And if you see a bug crawling down, you can get it with your knee.
Okay.
The bug. Doesn't end. Switch sides. Normally people say, "Are you crazy?" when I put a lot of exercise. And I say yes, but it has nothing to do with the exercise. So this might be too compressive on your knee. So you can sit on a few blocks. You sit on a foam roller, and you can still do the stretch. So you can just heighten so there's not as much compression in your knee. All right, good work. My lower legs are feeling nice. My upper body is feeling good. This is, again, we're doing a lot of running. So here we have,
you have a few tools. All right, if you don't have a foam roller and you don't have a softball and you have, I'm trying to give you what you can do. You can use a soccer ball or a ball, all right? I'll give you the three options. We're gonna take the foam roller and we're gonna go on our elbows and we're gonna work on our adducteur. So we're gonna keep the back leg straight and then you're going to just roll back and forth. Now if you don't have a foam roller, use a softball. This is a softball, but it's really freaking hard.
Yeah.
Okay, so you control where, and if you don't have a softball or a foam roller, use a soccer ball. It's not as effective because it can't get as deep, but it's still, this is not a fun area to stretch.
Not at all.
Okay? It's got a lot of nerves and vessels that go through the big muscle adducteur magnus. Nothing to do with champagne. A magnus of champagne.
You always have something related, eh?
So I prefer the foam roller. The softball is good too.
Ça, c'est un outil que vous pouvez acheter à la maison, pour la maison plutôt, un foam roller. Il y a différentes densités. Il y en a qui sont plus fermes que d'autres. Différentes longueurs aussi, que vous pouvez amener soit à l'extérieur ou quand vous voyagez. Ce qui est fun avec le foam roller, c'est que vous pouvez vraiment rouler toutes les parties de votre corps, les cuisses, le dos.
I'm gonna switch. So how long do you use a foam roller on something?
Oh my God, seriously?
Is when you start to feel that the tissue has changed. So when you get a less painful feeling in that muscle. So your knee is like this. You're going all the way from the groin. You're getting very intimate with your foam roller. No judgment. So the attachment for all your adductors are on your sit bones. Except for one. The pectineus is not on the sit bone, it's on the pubic ramus. But it's the highest muscle up in the groin, on the femur. Coming out of that, and we're going to go, so we did the inside of the leg for your adductor. You're going to go on the outside of your leg. Same idea, you can use the foam roller, the best tool right now. So put one foot in front, comme un point d'appui. Your elbow is another point d'appui. And then start digging. Going all the way from your knee. Find those extra special points.
Si sur le coude, ça vous donne trop de pression, vous pouvez vous mettre sur la main, ça va enlever un peu de pression. Il y a certains endroits au niveau de la bandelette que c'est un petit peu plus sensible.
Yes. So if you're using the ball, the foam roller is a little bit more forgiving.
Oh yeah.
Because it's more pinpointed.
Prenez un rouleau à pâte à la maison et mettez une serviette par-dessus, ça peut toujours aider.
Tell us what kind of cake you baked.
Or pie. Oh my God.
So Feels great.
Oh, really?
Once you're done, it's like a hammer. When you stop getting hit on your thumb with a hammer, it feels great.
Well, usually after the first shot, I stop.
All right, other side. Woo! You can go all the way from your knee all the way up to just below the hip bone, the femur, the femoral head. La tête du fémur.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my. Use your arms as a point d'appui and your leg as a point d'appui.
Uh-huh.
So we only have an hour and a bit, and you might go through these stretches, foam rolls, and say, wow, I like,
Or I hate.
it feels so good and bad at the same time. Ugh. So you might want to spend some more time or pick out the ones that you like and make your own little stretching recovery program. This is our 12-step recovery program.
On a souvent tendance à arrêter de respirer ou à maintenir notre respiration. Faut éviter et faire le contraire. Respirer dans la douleur.
All right. All right, we're coming on the front of our legs. Each week I pick a theme, and this week's theme was getting the lower body all foam rolled and stretched, and so we're doing the front now. So you have two muscles, one on top of each other, that we're working on right now. So the rectus femoris, which is the more superficial, the top layer, and we're working deeper into the vastus intermedius. So you're working one that sticks directly on the bone and one that attaches and goes over. So we're going through both. So find points that make you want to scream and go to those points, and don't go to the point of screaming. Your neighbors might not like that. Or they might call the cops on you.
Maybe.
What are you doing? I was foam rollering.
Yeah, right.
So you can use the ball also. You can use the soccer ball, which is less. You can use the softball. You can use a tennis ball. You can use a lacrosse ball. So these things don't cost a lot of money, but are very, very effective.
Oh my God.
So we're spending the time. How long do you spend? Again, you spend the time that you need on the certain areas. Your body's different than ours. Oh yeah. You can go all the way to above the kneecaps.
Oh.
Ay, 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 ay. Remember, John Mellencamp hurt so good.
Yeah. Okay.
Come out of that. Whew. Our legs feel very wobbly. All right, we have two ways of doing the next thing. So, you can do it. If tu manques d'équilibre, then you can do it at the wall. So if we're doing it without a wall, you put yourself on 2 points, knee and foot. You can slide your hand in the back, grab your front of your foot, come up, and we're going to stretch our quad. I'll give you another way. If it's too far or it hurts, lie on your side,
bottom knee is towards your chest, and then you're working this way. If you don't get a stretch, then you can just take your yoga strap or your bath towel. You can use your bath towel if you don't have a yoga strap, and just pull it back. You just need something to help. If your knee doesn't like to go like that, just pull it backwards. You're going to for sure get a stretch in your quad. I'm choosing the one that I like the best for me. You can also do it at the wall where your 4 points. Make sure you have a pillow under your knees. It's a lot of compression on your knee.
You can switch sides, Michel.
Okay. So you bring your leg up. If your knee is close to the wall, you're going to get a super stretch. So adjust how far you go towards the wall. And you just come up.
Don't forget to tilt your pelvis backward. You tuck that bone in. Get more stretch from the origins.
So did you do your other leg already?
I'm going to stretch this one. It's a bit more. Comme dans mon cas, mon côté droit, je sais qu'il est plus tendu. Fait que je vais donner la chance de le maintenir un petit peu plus longtemps, de respirer. Il faut être patient avec notre corps. Il n'y en a pas de formule magique où de dire ah, je vais être correct, j'ai plus de douleur, j'ai plus rien. Non, non, non.
Good, and come out of that. All right. Did you do the other side?
No.
Okay. All right, let's do both sides. No, we'll do both sides. I was showing all the others. There's some nice flow in our legs.
Oh, yeah.
Good, look. Let's come out of that. All right. We're going to have a seat on your mat. Your legs are at, so actually keep the knee that's bent like this, I don't know what you want to call that, on a mat. So the inside of that leg is touching something soft. Good, you're going to make yourself tall, and you're going to turn your body to the, let's say this one is the outside leg. Turn that word towards the outside. If I remember this from a few times ago, it feels so much better.
Mm-hmm.
You feel a difference?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Yes?
I used to have a cramp in my back. Seriously.
Yeah. So you're trying to push your 2 sit bones down to the ground. Making yourself tall, turning towards that outside leg. So untwist, come back to that. And we're going to switch sides. I feel the difference. It's interesting.
It is, eh?
All right, there's going to be one side for sure that's going to be tougher than the other. So try to get those sit bones as equal as possible. Make yourself tall and turn towards that outside leg. If your knee hurts, if this knee hurts, just bend your knee a little bit more. Remember, exploration into your body.
It's funny because I used to have a cramp on the other side, and now I feel my body's fighting against it.
It's fighting?
It's fighting on that side now.
Okay.
I used to be looser,
Yeah.
but now it's getting tighter.
We work in different ways and we train and we
Sure.
come out of that. All right, you're going to lie on your back. Bring one knee up. Put your arm out to the side. Grab the bent knee with your opposite arm, and you're just going to cross over. Keep that shoulder on the ground.
So one thing to do in this posture is to protect your back, is to do a posterior pelvic tilt. When you do your posterior pelvic tilt, it's going to get more of a stretch in your hip. You can bring that leg all the way over. Engage your abs and then roll out. Switching sides. Bend your knee. Cross. Get it with the opposite arm. Other arm is outstretched to the side. Keep your posterior pelvic tilt. Don't let your shoulder come off the ground. Maintain a certain tension along the spine. So you can add your bottom leg, the one that's not bent, stretch it out a little. Tuck your tail. Lengthen your spine by pushing your head long. And come out of that, engage your abs, déroule. Coming up. So you're going to have both knees bent. Your hands are supporting. You can take now unsupport yourself again. Okay, and just take one leg and cross it just above your kneecap. And you're going to bend your leg and stretch out. Now make yourself tall. And Sonia called this the supported eye of the needle.
Supported eye of the needle.
Yeah. So your arms are stretching. They're stretching in your hip. You can bring your leg closer if you want to make more of a stretch and push your chest up.
Oh, oh yeah. Okay.
Keep pushing yourself long and tall. And then just come out of that. Switching sides.
Okay.
Okay, Michelle's stiffer on that side.
Oh my God, insane.
Uh-huh. So the feeling I'm getting in just as I do all these stretches is it's saying I love this.
I do too.
You know, I feel good. It's quiet. It's relaxing, and you're moving your body. You're taking tension out of areas that have, and it's changing my mood. Not that I was in a bad mood, but it's making me even more relaxed, and it's feeling of gratitude. It sounds, it feels like a feeling. I love this. Anyways, it feels good. Come out of that. All right, this is where we have our beach towel or our yoga strap or a bath towel. So you're going to lie on your back. If you don't have any of the above, I'll just show you in a second.
You can take a belt.
Take a belt. Okay, we're going to do repetitions. So your knee is completely straight, and you're going to go to your maximum of what you can do. Pretend that you didn't have a belt. You go to your maximum with what you can do without a belt, even though your belt is there. So it's loose. You go to your maximum, and then you add in 3 seconds. 1, a little bit more stretch. 2, 3, and then we relax. Straighten without a belt. Find your maximum, and then add a little bit more with the belt. We're doing this 10 times. 2, 3, and relax. Leg does the work. Straight. Now add with your arms the belt. 1, 2, 3. And relax. If you don't have a belt, just do it with your arm behind your leg. So there's an option for both. Let's go for our third one. 1, 2, 3, and relax. leg does the work, add in 2, 3. If you want to take a rest on the floor for a second, go ahead, so you get some leg blood. Comes up, add in 3, and relax. All right, come again, 1, 2, 3, and relax. If you want, you can start from the floor, come up as far as you can with your legs, muscle strength, and then add in 1, 2, 3, and relax. Go again. We're at number 7, I think.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, and relax. It's a lot of work.
It is, eh?
Here we go. Your work, then your arms work, and relax.
I want 2 more.
All right, here we go. Leg up. 1, 2, 3, and relax. Should feel that in the back of your leg. And let's go. 1, 2, 3, and relax.
Alright, switch leg.
All right. This is to help the knees. All right, get ready. Here we go. All the way up. Add in 1, 2, 3, and relax. Come up again. Your leg does the work. Your hands do the work. 2, 3, and relax. Go again. Your leg does the work. Your hand does the extra work. 2, 3, and relax. Go again. Here we go. Leg, hands, and relax. Come up again. 1, 2, 3, and relax. Let's go 5 more times. 1, 2, 3, and relax. You'll be ready for the marching band. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, and relax. 4 more. Lifting up, no work. With your arms, now you add in the work. You can pull your toes towards your face and relax. 3 more. Coming up. 2, 3, and relax. Let's go again. 1, 2, 3, and relax. Let's go 2 more. Leg, add, and relax.
Je sais pas pour vous à la maison, mais pour moi, de ma première répétition à cette dernière que je vais faire, il y a déjà une énorme différence au niveau de la flexibilité et la mobilité de ma hanche.
And relax.
Fait que le fait de pomper et de relaxer, ça amène du sang, ce qui permet aux muscles de se détendre justement.
Okay, we're standing up, so we're going to continue going. It's 3 o'clock, but I've got a little bit more for us. If you want to stay with us, I'm feeling good. I hope you're feeling good. So cross one leg over the other. Okay? And then you're just rolling down. So your front knee can be bent, but your back knee is straight. A little bit of balance. Woo! It's too tough. You can put something in front of you, a yoga block, a book, the counter, something.
Your dog, your cat.
Pet your dog. Your cat runs away. Your dog might want to stay. If you have animals, you notice when you start to do stretching, they all want to go under you.
It's time to use them.
Good. Use your abs to come out. So engage your abs. Cross your leg over the other. Other leg coming down. Woo. This makes me want to cry.
Engage your abs, roll yourself back up.
Oh yeah.
All right. All right. Kick your dog away. All right. So you're going to take one leg and it's going to be slightly forward. Okay? Your other foot is out turned a bit. So you're straight and out turned a bit. Your hips are square. And you're going to lean over. Hip goes back and you're going to lean over until you feel that your front leg stretches in the back. Okay? You feel that, Michel?
Yeah.
So now you're going to take the leg, the opposite arm of the leg that's in front. So if you have your right leg forward, take your left leg, your left arm in front. You're going to put it on the leg and you're going to rotate.
Seriously?
Yes. Away.
Oh,
Or as they say in French, away.
away à maison.
Both knees are straight.
Yeah, right.
Keeping your chest up. Feels great. Untwist and come out of that.
Woo-wee.
All right. So opposite leg forward. Hips are square. Foot, one is straight, one is turned out. Drop your hips back. Go to the point where you feel that
Oh,
hamstring
God, seriously?
pulling. One side hurts more than the other. So go to that point. So take your opposite arm in front of that leg. Keep yourself up, chest up, chest up. Turn to the outside and get that stretch. Scream if you need to, but only quietly inside. All right. We're almost there, we're almost there. Good. Coming back on your mat. My legs feel like jello.
Oh yeah.
So you're coming on your mat. We're doing a cobra or upward dog. So you're just coming up, lifting your chest. You go as high as you can. Don't use me as the example. Try to keep your hips on the ground, Michel. Squeeze your butt cheeks. So you want to use your hands and you're sliding them, slight pressure towards your feet. And it's going to create more stretch on your abs. So your arms, try to slide them this way even though they're not going to move. And press your chest up and in front. And if you want, contract your quads and your glutes. Come down. Grabbing one front of your shin, not your shin, your in front of your ankle, and then your second one. Put your knees in the same lineup as your hips, your ankles in the same line as your hips. You're going to start to open up. Put slight pressure in your feet, into your hands. And then you're lifting. You want to tuck your tail so you don't compress your back. If you have too much compression in your back, just do this stretch here for one leg at a time. You might feel your biceps stretching, your shoulders, chest, quads. And come down. Come out of that. We're almost there, almost there. So you're going to have your feet slightly wider than your hips. Your hands are in front of you. And you're going to round your back and push your arms forward.
Tuck your chin in.
And if anybody tells you that you have bad posture, they might be right for this posture. We're trying to stretch out between the shoulder blades. So you're reaching with your arms forward. So reach with your arms forward, lengthen your back, and relax. So you're going to take one arm and slide the other one underneath, and then you're just going to reach it. So you try to get your palms together. And you can just slightly go up and down with your elbows together forever. It's the stretching back of the shoulder blades.
Vous allez sentir à différents endroits tout au long de vos omoplates. Dans le milieu du dos, peut-être aussi, si vous avez des points dans le dos, à rester devant l'ordinateur.
Good. Opposite arm, slide the other underneath. You can go up and down. You can stay in that position. It's up to you.
I feel it right there. So good.
Good, and relax. You can actually stay on your knees. So you're going to interlace your fingers. You're going to place them behind your head on this circle there, which is called your occiput. You're going to make a double chin, and you're going to roll forward. And you're going to make a double chin and then push your head into your hands slightly. And lengthen your neck a little, and you're going to get all the back of your neck stretching. You can go lower. Keep focusing on making a double chin. Good, and come out of that. All right, we're going to do our last stretch. So you bring your mat close to the wall. Just adjust the camera angle so you can see.
Oh my God.
Michelle's slipping. All this stretching went to waste. All right. So you're going to put your hips. I think you need to do the iPad. The iPad.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
There you go.
Even more for you?
Really?
Just a little?
Just a little.
Okay. All right. So your hips go up to the wall. And then you windshield wiper them up. So like windshield wipers. Essuie-glace.
Les essuie-glaces.
Okay. So you're going to lengthen your arms. We're going to lengthen our legs. Pull your toes towards you.
tuck your chin in, lengthen your head. Keep reaching, now start to reach your arms long. Push out your heels. And then the last thing you do is you push your tailbone while maintaining all of those things down to the ground. And we're just going to continue to slowly stretch out the whole body from the legs to the arms, to the back of the, push the tailbone down. And as things reach and get longer, you can adjust your head and chin in. If there's compression or there's pinching in the back of your arms, just lift them higher. Good. Bend one knee, bend the other knee. Relax your arms. Relax your tailbone. To come out of this, you're going to engage your abs. So make them strong so that you're rolling and push yourself out of that. Woo!
Thanks, Steve.
All right. So we don't do a double COVID clap. We'll do a namaste. And namaste. All right. Thank you for joining us in our stretch. I hope you feel more limber and rubberized.
All right, I feel.
Yes.
I feel it, absolument. Je me sens plus détendu. Fait que soyez prêts pour demain. Workout à 2 heures. Combinaison de strength puis fusion. Fait que première partie, strength, deuxième partie fusion. Et n'oubliez pas le warm-up du début. Fait que soyez prêts pour demain, 2 heures. Bonne journée, bon après-midi, relaxez. Prenez ça cool. All right.
Bye bye.